good season, really. Just pretty consistent in everything that we managed to play in, but just good fun to be consistent scoring and getting runs in, as I say, in all formats of the game.
Yeah, and also obviously Somerset are playing at the moment in the Champions League.
Yeah, I got it on telly here.
Well, you're probably more up to date than I am, but obviously in the T20, you also scored another 100 in that.
Yeah, you don't get many in 2020 cricket, but I managed to just scramble one at Chelmsford, where we just got a good partnership together and managed to whack a few at the end. We got a few edges along the way. When it's your day, isn't it? You've got to try and get as many as you can. And
obviously a double 100 in the LV County Championship as well.
Yeah, I got 2 this year, which is I'm really pleased about it, because it's nice when you really capitalise on good form and make the most of it. My first one going into the start of I think it was the third game against Hampshire. I was playing terribly badly, and I just didn't know what end to hold the bat, but got a bit of luck, managed to bat for a good period of time, and then found a bit of form and managed to get a double 100. So they're always nice when you get the chance.
And looking back over the season, what was your favourite game that you played in? I got 100 in both innings against Yorkshire. I enjoyed that one. That was obviously very nice to, because you're obviously a bit drained and a bit tired from getting. I got 180 in the first innings, and then I managed to get 150 in the second innings as well. So it was, to get back-to-back 100 in the same game, it doesn't come around very often. And obviously, as captain as well, it must be quite tiring to be on the field and also off it, thinking all the time.
Yeah, that's the challenge really of being the captain and opening the batting and trying to consistently perform. Because you do get a lot more drained. You just get a bit more worn out from constantly making decisions on the pitch, trying to read the game and pick up the little tips along the way. And then if you field for a long period of time, then you got to go and strap your pads on and go out and try and bat for your life. So. That is the challenge of being captain. That's why you generally see the older guys who are a bit more experienced and know how to do it generally take on the reins.
So a wonderful season personally for you. Obviously down at Somerset, things are always changing. Any new youngsters on the horizon that you'd like to see coming through?
Well, we've got a good crop of youngsters. It's hard to judge because you've got people like Josh Butler, he's only 21. But still, people talk about him as being an experienced player now. He's obviously up in the England stats. So, but you got to look at Lewis Gregory, who came through this year, Craig Mashady, Alex Barrow, Adam Dibble. You got this group have been playing quite a bit for us this season. Sometimes through merit, sometimes with injuries. But it gives them that opportunity, doesn't it? And we've still done pretty well, even though we've played them.
It certainly does. And in the development of the game, we actually here at Cricket World have some MVPs for club cricket as well.
Yeah.
And it's good to see, obviously, current county players who are in and out of that scoring runs. Is that the same down in Somerset?
Yeah. Generally, I think you generally get the same sort of crop of players. So, but it's interesting you get the club stuff as well. You mean club stuff as in? Like league cricket?
Yeah, absolutely. ECB Premier League.
Yeah, lads still, obviously I'm still relatively friendly. You still get you get to see all the stats from how my club's going along the way, so it's very interesting to see.
And just for a matter of record, which cricket club did you start at?
I played at Keynsham in Bristol.
Okay. And do you get back there often?
A little bit. I obviously got a bit of communication with a few people, but not as much as I'd like to. During the season, it's so busy, so you're away quite a lot. My parents still live up in Bristol as well. So. And
looking forward, obviously a tiring season, you'll be looking forward to a bit of a break now.
Yeah, well, pretty much. I've got a bike ride. I'm doing a charity bike ride, which starts next week. So I've been out on the bike today and done 50 miles, so my legs are hanging off. But it's going to be a good opportunity just to put the feet up for a bit once the ride's done. Play a bit of golf. I'm a mad keen golfer, so... opportunity this time of year is always the golf season for cricketers. They get straight into it. So nice.
Do you get involved in any of the sort of pro-am type things in Portugal or Spain or anything like that?
I haven't done a great deal at this stage. No, you do get the odd one comes up. A couple of years ago through ISM when I was playing international cricket. A little bit easier during the summer here, but no, I'd like to. It's just obviously time commitments.
And what's your handicap?
6.
6, that's pretty good.